should you renovate your existing home or should you sell and upgrade? This is a really interesting question and one I'm getting a lot at the moment as people look at what the most cost-effective option is. And to be honest, it changes a lot depending on your location, what you have available to you in terms of financial resources and income, and what your skill set is as well. So let's deal with a couple of things first. Firstly, you need to get your costs straight. So what is it going to cost you if you want to renovate to the level that you want that property to be comfortable or to kind of stay there for another 3, 5, 10 years? What does that look like? How much is it going to cost? You might actually be surprised. Sometimes it can be more expensive and other times it can be cheaper than you think. I think I would err on the side of it being a bit more expensive at the moment because the construction sector is definitely going through a period of slightly higher prices. Secondly, look at what could you actually buy for if you were to get the property you want, and bear in mind you want that location to be pretty comparable as well. So I was talking to some people the other day, property in Hamilton, should they upgrade and spend 100 grand? Should they actually move to a different suburb? And actually they chose the different suburb because it was actually going to be better for their son's schooling. A different consideration to someone who maybe could spend 50 grand to get a nicer property and renovate that to kind of get it up to the standard that they want. So different depending on certain situations. Secondly, what's coming up for you? What's your income going to be like heading forward? What does that look like? How long is this renovation going to take if you do it? And what could you otherwise upgrade to in that time period? Because it sometimes might not just be about the financial element, it might be about lifestyle. So do you want to be living in a building site for a couple of months? Are you comfortable with that? Could you go and stay with friends or family in the interim? These are all big considerations, and sometimes people just don't want to do it. They've got young children, they've got other things going on, busy work lives. What's possible? Thirdly, I think thinking about your skill set's really important too. Lots of people say, oh, it's all good, I'm going to paint, I'm going to do some wallpaper, I'm going to do it myself. Absolutely not a problem. If you've got some experience or you just want to learn and you're comfortable with that time period and how long it's going to take, great. Plenty of people underestimate their skills and overestimate the time that it's going to take and ends up with a long-winded renovation and they just wish that they'd considered selling and buying. So, if you are in this position, feel free to reach out to us. Ideally, you will have looked through some of the costs, but also you might be surprised at what you can borrow. Test rates have reduced in the last 6 months, and people who maybe couldn't borrow as much 6 months ago are now finding that sometimes they've got another 50 or 100 grand in their pocket in terms of serviceability, and that makes a big difference when you're looking to upgrade. So if this is you, reach out to us, mymortgage.co.nz, jump on our contact page, send us a message. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to help. We can give you some advice about this and get you on the road to where you want to be. Talk soon.